Hello, everyone. It's actually my birthday today, but I'm just waiting to go into work. So I just thought I'd just talk, just chat with you all. Um, really just about I guess we'll just do. Okay, Mom Psycho, the fifth episode. Or just whatever pops into my mind. Really, just talk about Mom Psycho. I watched that yesterday. Another rapper has died. Big shock there. And Charleston White, and I guess that's really it. I really don't. I mean, unless something else pop up, I don't have nothing else really to talk about. But so Mom Psycho, the fifth episode, with Dimple. So Mom goes to confront um who we now know as Dimple. Dimple has taken control over this giant broccoli in the center of town, and once again has become someone for the people of the town to worship. All of Mom's friends and family, everyone in the town is just also happy to worship this broccoli tree and the the helmet, the mom helmet society or whatever it is. It's whatever silly thing it is. And I'm really curious to see how this is going to turn out. Is this the end for Dimple? Um, or are they going to be able to reconcile? So, my personal opinion, I don't really want to see Dimple go. Um, but I don't know I'm an anime only, so I don't know where the series goes or what one decides to do with this. But yeah, I mean, Dimple does keep it real. He does tell the truth about a lot of the things, and Dimple's greatest ambition is to be, someone revered, to be a god to someone or someone that people look up to. So, who in the next episode is going to be? Dimple is what? So, what is Dimple? Dimple, my personal opinion, Dimple is just someone who wants to, or a spirit that wants to be important to others in a certain type of way, in the wrong kind of way. But so I'm a little curious to see what he decides to do with Dimple and Miles' relationship. Um, but that was pretty much the gist of the episode. Some nice effects, a couple of fighting scenes. But who knows? I don't know where Mom and Dimple's relationship goes. Is Mom going to give Dimple the axe? I don't know. But moving on from that, um, I like I really do like that opening for Mob Psycho. But anyways, so moving on. I guess Charleston White. So Charleston White, has been on the internet for a while, and I've actually seen him in passing. Uh, in passing. Um, and I can say, like, looking spiritually at him, he was a very peculiar and anointed man. When I saw him in passing it, here in the DFW area. And I do appreciate. And then, um, while he is quite vulgar, he is a sharp man, and I can tell that you can tell that he's sharp. And yes, and he's playing a character. I mean, like I get it. For a lot of the vulgarity and whatnot, he plays a character. Um, and really to throw some people off who aren't too quick witted with some of the things in which he says. But anyways, I can appreciate what he's trying to do and what he speaks out against. More so than anything, the rap culture that goes on, or as he calls it, or just and there is truth to the fact that you know life and death are in the power of the tongue, and we have a lot of irresponsible people saying a lot of irresponsible things on the internet and in music and promoting lifestyles, promoting things that are just pure foolishness and lead to peril, lead to death. So when these rappers die, while it is a a sad thing, a tragedy that this happens, I mean, it's kind of hard to much care when you are living and dying by your own mouth and the things in which you are promoting. So I can't appreciate that, he speaks out against these things. And he's not just someone talking. He actually, if you research, or if you care to understand and know who it is that you're listening to and talking about, or what have you, um, he does a lot of good work. And that's a good segue. Oops, a good segue into the recent rapper that died, the Migos. Now, I'm not completely ignorant of the Migos people. Um, I think one of their most popular songs is the Bad and Bougie song. And I think I've said this before, but I've long since stopped listening to rap music and R&B and a lot of secular music. Usually when I'm in the car, I don't have any music on, or I'm listening to classical, jazz, or the Christian stations. Now, if you're hearing, sorry, if you're hearing DFW, like the K104s, the 97.9s, and I think the Kiss FM and all that, I long since cut that off of my programmed into my radio. I don't listen to none of that. Children don't, or they very seldom do, because kids are kids. But no. uh, this is just par for the course now. If you want to be a rapper, you're just asking for death. Um, I kind of wish I would have done. Maybe I'll do another video for this with the studio maker thing, to give you better illustrations. But um, I saw a video for, because this is circulating news. For Boosie. I think he's from Louisiana, and he was saying like rappers aren't heroes anymore, and I don't want to be known as a rapper anymore because too many of us are dying. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long you expect for people to make the kind of music that they make and promote a certain lifestyle and culture, real or fake, and there not ever be a negative consequences for when you promote and talk about negative stuff. You talk about a hypersexualized man and woman, drugs and alcohol and violence, and it spills over into the physical realm. I mean, what is so shocking about this? And apparently, the one that died of the group was one who was wasn't doing anything, was just there being peaceful, and how sad it shouldn't have happened, whine and cry and shock. I don't want to seem too callous, over a loss of a life, but they were at the bowling alley, and then I don't have all of the. I'm sure more will come out later, but they were at the bowling alley doing hood rat crap. There was a dice game, gambling game, half naked women running around being hood rats, and trying to live out a lifestyle that serves no good, serves no purpose. Like, is that all y'all do? I mean, if this is how you relax, or if this is how entertain yourself, okay, but everything has a consequence to it. And and this is the kind of lifestyle that you're trying to lead, and I mean, well, what can we really say about the consequences of it? Same thing with the PNP. He wanted to reach back into the hood, or whatever he called himself doing. It makes no sense. Like this, there's nothing positive about hoods. There's nothing positive about reaching back into a community that is geared to do you harm. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm doing this, that, and the third, and I understand the game, or whatever it is you want to say. I don't want to understand none of that. I don't want to understand it. I don't want no parts of it. Look, I am a law upstanding citizen. I want to live my life in peace. When I see something, I say something because I don't need this crap. I don't need it around my children. I don't need it around my neighbors. I don't need this. I don't need the pop, pop, pop in the middle of the night playing with guns. I don't need the car alarms going off every other second because people are out there doing whatever they're doing. I don't need these women out here hollering and screaming in the middle of the night, arguing with whomever, cackling with whomever. I don't need it. I don't want it. What good does it serve? This perpetuation of a hood mentality, a ratchet mentality, the badge and bougies and all this other crap, running around half naked. Like I was taking my daughter to school in the morning, yesterday morning, and this woman had on a bustier, a, 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 a bustier, and some short shorts, walking a dog, literally just naked. And it's like seven something in the morning, and she's walking around outside, and she had the shower cap. Like, I don't want. I need to get out of this area. Is there an area where I ain't got to see, hear, smell this? Because when people are not, you know, being the best that they can be and presenting themselves in the best way they wish they can, degeneracy follows. I mean, I just. But that's just my personal thing. I didn't want to get, but come on. Like, what's so shocking about these rappers dying? They drop like flies every other month. In a couple of weeks or another month, another one's gonna die. And when is enough enough? When are you gonna get this trash off the radio? When are we gonna stop promoting it? Oh, he was so talented, and he was just, so talented, and his talent was wasted doing what? And speaking what? Speaking what to you and your children? Speaking what over himself? Just saying. But yeah. I would for this video 12 minutes already. I guess. Oh, last thing I guess I'll say is these red pill, blue pill videos, whatever you want, the pill videos. How about God is the ultimate red pill? God is the ultimate truth. How about that? The Bible and God is the ultimate truth. Find you a nice church home, and get with and develop a relationship with the Lord and walk with Him, and see how your life goes that way. What was it like? Look, I don't know these people because personally, look, in real life, folks, real life, are you around a man or a woman who sits around and talk about men and women all day? And if you do, what are you getting out of it? Like, and it's translated over into the internet, and some of this is just for pure entertainment. I get it, but really, what do you hope to gain about listening to a man talk about women all effing day? It is 9 times out of 10 is nothing good. What do you get out of that besides entertainment and a warping of your mind? And to once you leave this screen, you pull yourself off of the screen and you go out into the world. What are you getting from that? Same thing with these women. They sit around and talk about men all day, negatively most of the time, and then you pull yourself out of this screen and you go about your day, and now you have warped and brainwashed yourself into a certain way of thinking. I mean, leave that trash alone. There is more to life than some man or some woman. Plenty more to think about, plenty more to do. And I keep saying this, but these pill videos and these relationship videos, put them in the garbage, because unless And the people who have relationships and are successful in them, guess what? Not very many of them are on the internet. They're actually invested and interested in their relationships and being in them. They're not on this. Okay? They're not on this. That's just my 2 cents about that. They're not on the internet. They're actually investing time in making their things work. They're not on the internet scrolling and looking at this one and that one. They're not doing that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. And well, I'm just talking. I'm just talking, folks. But I mean, I do hope that some wisdom was shared. All this talking I'm doing. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Bye bye.